Hello, everybody. My name's Moose Cooper. Welcome to the Thors podcast, episode 8. Goodbye, old friend. We've got fun, as we usually do this evening. Games, people, friends, all that fun stuff. And speaking of which, let's bring the first friend in, as we usually do, Mr. David Rabe.
Good day, you fucking cunts. Was that 15 seconds?
Yes, it was.
Okay, cool.
That's brilliant. Oh, how the devil are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Yeah, all good. Jesus Christ on a boat.
Don't tear up just yet, man. We got a whole show ahead of us.
I know. Just to give a little bit of information there, just before we started the show, we were mentioning about how you can't swear until a certain watershed of a video is passed, and I think David has just hit the nail on the head.
You're welcome.
Right. Who do you want to bring on next? My good friend?
Let's bring on George.
George?
America first.
Georgie boy.
Georgie. Hey, we're number one, apparently.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I'm still trying to recover from David's entrance.
Alex is in the flipping waiting room, just like...
He's probably like, oh, God.
You all right there, George?
Oh, I'm good. I mean, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, all good.
Doing good, man.
Dealing with a little bit of a whiplash from Dave there, but other than that,
yeah, a little bit. What an intro! What an intro!
I think that's gonna be my new catchphrase.
David, you're always good at making an entrance.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Attend the opening at an orphanage or something like that. What up, you fucking cunts?
Yep.
Snip.
I'm going to a feminist rally soon. What up, you fucking cunts? Oh God! Run.
I just imagine seeing if you running down the street.
Let's try and bring this back to some sort of resemblance of normality, shall we? And bring on the livid Alex Whiteley. Hello, dear.
There he is. There's that face of disappointment I know. Hey, Alex.
I mean,
he's not a happy bunny.
I sit there backstage and watch you just tear down the foundations. I'm joking. Watch it.
Just drive through with a giant middle finger. Like, ah! Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? We might as well do it like that because, hey ho, welcome everybody. Thank you, Moose, for that great intro. Welcome to Thorskin. Yeah. This show has always been a funny thing to explain to people, and I did a talk at the a cinema, an independent cinema in Wellington, in Shropshire, called Wellington Orbit last night, and I had to explain sort of like my journey through the podcast and stuff because one of my podcasts is quite successful. So I was like, and I had to sort of bring up Thorskin, and I had to take a picture of the logo to show them, so I'm not whipping out my foreskin. I wasn't being completely inappropriate, just accidentally. So, yeah,
nothing accidental about it.
I've been so looking forward to this, though. Lots of what are you guys talking about in the chat? Lots of overexposure.
Moose is like, his image was so bright, and I'm just trying to do it on the down low. And then Alex is like, hey, why don't we talk about it?
Yeah, Moose, you're too white.
Oh, man.
I thought it was the comments, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Who's exposing what? I'll tell you what's being exposed right now is that fucking sloth behind you. Barney, how did he get out of Butt-Chug Island? I thought it was
I don't know,
one-way
but he's fucking packing now, so I'm not going to fucking argue.
He's like, not going back, apparently.
He's like, I survived the island. I'm the only one left.
He's not just back. He's taunting us. He's like, I got a gun.
He's back with a vengeance, bro.
Is he wearing a Santa hat?
Yes.
That's how ignorant of a cunt he is.
He's all Django, mother,fucker, and just like...
It's like Meet the Feebles. He's just going to be animated like a puppet running with a machine gun.
Whoa. What you guys been up to this week? David, what you been up to? You been up to much?
Just working, man.
Working?
Staying busy and shit, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, just working. Just working on some editing, and actually, hopefully we should be done with David's video by next week, as long as he gets me the script.
Way.
I still have to write that thing, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I
have some footage I think you'll like, David. If you want to come by, I don't know, on the weekend maybe and look at it. Yeah. See if you like it. I think you should like it.
I did find some GIFs.
Yeah.
You think could we be able to use GIFs in the little video? Just like cut it.
I have to find a way to like chop it up, but yeah.
Okay. If anything, I could find the video source of those GIFs, I guess.
Yeah, cool stuff. So let's not talk about this anymore. And
Okay.
something else.
George, you've been working on stuff. Moose, what have you been working on this week? Have you been busy?
No, just work.
I had
this week. This weekend's going to be the big one. It's my daughter's birthday, so that's when it
what?
goes mental.
Oh, congrats! How old?
3.
So you're gonna get
Big
drunk?
3, nice.
It's the most David thing ever. Are you gonna
Of course I am.
Well, it's like Mexican culture. Like if you have a baby who's turning like 1 year old, they're like fucking party.
I hate to break it to you, dude. I'm not Mexican.
Well,
Every birthday.
embrace the culture a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
every
get trashed
birthday,
on your
dude,
daughter's
no
birthday.
bullshit.
Yeah,
They get trashed.
everybody
They're like,
gets
the
trashed.
taco truck rolls up. They got to bring coolers and shit.
It almost seems like it's more for the adults than it is your actual birthday, and it's
It really
weird.
is. So they bring all the stuff for a real party, and then they just throw a bouncy house in the front lawn. They're
Yeah,
like, the
we
kids
got
are
you.
good.
We got
Which
you
is
a cake.
also
There's presents
not for the
that says
kids.
"Happy Birthday." What are you talking about? This is about me. Like it's weird.
just imagine somebody turn up a fucking tin of pills for a fucking 3-year-old
Yeah, so-
birthday. Let's get fucked up, bro.
Yeah. So any of our listeners, if you have like Mexican friends and they invite you for their child's birthday party, don't think of it as like, oh, that's gonna be a boring ass
Go.
kids party. Just fucking go. You'll have fun.
Just go.
Just go. Yeah, just go.
This week in Shrewsbury and many parts around Shropshire as well. I'm not just going to include Shrewsbury. It's been badly flooded. The River
yes.
Severn flooded. I've got a few pictures here. This
Damn.
is the top tier of what's called Wild Cop Car Park. This is the top tier. So you can imagine the bottom tier just around the corner there is just absolutely fucked. This is
Wow.
the English Bridge, and that is nearly up to the top. It went a lot higher than this actually. This here is somebody's back garden.
That's some dude's
Wow.
shed.
Holy shit, dude.
The swan's just like hello,
Well, so my tools in the shed. They all got flooded.
and
Thing is,
this
like,
is
The swans escaped.
This part of Shrewsbury, just there where the houses were,
yeah,
that floods
At the capital?
every year.
it does.
Every
Yeah,
fucking
that's
year.
Grey Friars
that place
every year.
floods every year.
I
Why
understand the
fucking
clash
live
now.
there?
That's a bummer.
I understand
Why
the clash
live
now.
there?
I live by the river. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
And
live
that's
in the
Hercules
river.
in the
Do you
quarry.
guys have? Is there also like an issue with sewage there because of the flooding?
No, it's just
No?
not very well protected.
That's usually what goes next. Is like the sewage lines and all that stuff will
Well-
come out of the pipes because everything gets overwhelmed
Backed up,
with water, backed up. Yeah.
Well, some places get hit by the actual water level, and some places by seepage. It like comes through the fucking concrete and shit. Like it's nuts.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is terrible. And anybody that's been affected by that, I am sorry that you're going through that again. And there's lots of talks about how people aren't doing anything to change things. It's kind of like we just live with the floods. And there's some councillor in Shrewsbury going, yeah, Shrewsbury people, they just cope with this shit and they get on with it. No, they fucking don't.
No,
And there's
they
lots of people that there's businesses get washed away every year, and they're kind of like, well, do something, anything will do. Like there's talk about apparently the farms they wash away a lot of silage into the river, which makes the riverbed taller, which makes the river more shallow. So if they scraped a lot of that shit away, it would actually help. I don't know the answers, but they need to do something. So if you've been
Maintenance,
affected by
we
the
just don't
floods-
live on the frickin' riverside.
Maybe like join a community effort to clean up parts of the river.
They do,
Yeah.
and there's lots of paddle boarders that go up and down the river collecting rubbish and garbage and stuff. And they do as a community.
That's
they do
pretty
look
cool.
after the river the best they can.
Do
So,
like
I mean,
a
it's-
hobby of that you like, paddleboarding, and then fucking collect that to community service a little bit. That's
There's
cool.
there's a group of people that do that, and hats off goes to the people that do. But I mean, like, there's people like Nerdy Cafe. Nerdy Cafe is just at the bottom of Marvel. Great place to go if you want to play board games, if you like to do D&D and stuff.
No, it
and
is
and
full
they get
cool.
washed out every year. 4 times in the last 3 years they've been washed out. Poor guys.
Wow.
You know?
Fuck.
Can you imagine too? Because all of your inventory is in that building, and then it's immediately just in it. It's not
Just
you can't
fucked.
use it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and especially if they have incredibly expensive stuff like from D&D or like Warhammer and stuff. That shit is not cheap.
No.
The
not
Aquaman
cheap.
fucking figurines are still fine though.
Just the boards are warped. They're like
Absolutely fine.
And actually, while I remember, I do
throwing
need to
dice,
say,
bounces back at you.
I want to say happy birthday to my mom as well. She's 60 today. So,
Damn, happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mammy
She's probably gonna get
Alex.
mad. She's gonna get mad that you
Cheers.
said her age, but cheers. Happy birthday, Mom.
No.
Happy 21st, darling.
Yeah. I think, do you know, once I get to like 60, I'm like, yeah, I survived. I'm 60, God damn it. Like, you know, I'll be quite proud of that.
Man, I think when I'm 60, I want to be dead for 25 years.
Right, coming up in the show, we obviously we're going to talk about some news stories, but we have the classic Butt-Chug Island coming up, which is we have a one-way portal to a make-believe island where we can throw the shit we don't want anymore. We will discuss said items and we will debate which one goes in out of a choice of us.
I bet your mom's gonna throw you in for saying your age.
No, my mom loves me, man. After
Not
week
anymore.
after week 7, it's grown, and if you notice the size of Amber Heard's picture,
Hell yeah.
Please make that
Yeah.
thing smaller. We just hideous.
Yeah. Last week we threw in Amber
That
Heard, Dragon Ball
Well deserved.
Evolution,
There you go.
Cinema Middle
That cunt.
Seats,
That cunt, yeah.
You found the perfect picture.
That cunt.
and the hot topping pizza. Know your killer.
Dum, dum, dum.
If you're watching now and you've got something you really hate from the island, just get it in the comments now, and we'll discuss it afterwards. But we do have some news stories to go through, and where are they? What have I done with them? Somebody is. Oh, Ryan's there. What's up, fuckers?
Hey, what's up,
Okay.
Ryan?
There he
Hello,
is. I was wondering where he was. I
Well,
put
it's awfully
pictures about
quiet.
stories, and we'll start off with George today. He brought in some stories of the pop culture theme, and the first one is Batman director Matt Reeves shoots down speculation about an R-rated cut.
Aw.
What's this about, George?
Actually didn't even know anything about this until recently. I guess there was issues like since the content was so graphic and violent in the trailer, there was speculation that later Matt Reeves would release a R-rated cut, you know, kind of like a director's cut, but like obviously the fun dark Batman. But he says he's not doing that. So we're only going to see a PG-13 release.
I think
That's a shame.
I think we're overdue for a rated R Batman movie, dude.
Yeah.
We are, but the problem is
really
that
bad.
the problem is I don't think these directors want to like maybe hurt their
I'll fucking
credibility.
do it. I'll fucking do it.
I know you'll do it. But I
Batman
think
just
somebody- I
breaking
think
bones
somebody-
like
I think
compound
somebody
fractures
should-
and blood and shit.
They should
Give me
step
a
up
nick
so
on
we can get
camera.
that.
They would probably save the idea of doing an R-rated Batman for like a Flashpoint Batman story.
That would be good. Hell
Like
yeah.
the proper Flashpoint one.
My thoughts on this is you don't have to be R-rated. You need to be clever with how you do things. Batman doesn't have to be really, really graphic. It just needs to be really good. The story needs to be good. The action scenes need to be good. The characters need to look good. And you know, I do think that the Batman it holds a lot of hope. But it does look good. But I don't want to get myself too excited. I think everything at the movie I've seen so far I like. There's a few people going, oh man, this fucking Catwoman doesn't even look like Catwoman. It doesn't need to look like someone that's already done Catwoman, as long as it's a convincing Catwoman. Like,
Yeah. Convincing Catwoman's all that
Jesus
matters.
Christ.
You can take
Michelle
the same
Pfeiffer.
argument
Meow.
as they did back in the day with fucking Heath Ledger, and well, that just wrote itself.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, see,
So,
I
like,
think
he can never be the Joker. And then,
and then he was the
Go
greatest
back to
fucking
Gotham
Joker.
Knight's Tale, and he's just got some makeup on. That'll never be the Joker. Oh, never mind. I'm shutting the fuck up.
Yeah. I think he shut their argument down forever.
Yeah.
That's it. Like you guys are done. Don't
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference between like PG-13 and R-rated is in PG-13 they can be like dark tones and whatnot, and some violence, but for R-rated it's like foul language and nudity. So I always wanted to know what you guys feel like about that. Do you think?
show me a Batman with foul language and nudity. Not Batman nude, but just like
Yeah,
women
show me that bat penis.
Yeah.
Show me that bat dick.
Gotham's rising.
You've got that in abundance in the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, which, by the way, if you've not seen Peacemaker, go and watch it. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna watch it this week. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. At first I was kind of like,
Is that on HBO Max?
it's on HBO Max. Yeah.
HBO Max. I acquired it.
Translation:
Watch.
fuck you, anyone who lives in England.
No, I think it's on Sky.
How did Alex watch it?
He said he acquired it.
I acquired it. No, I
acquired it.
enjoyed it though. It's
Legally.
James Gunn. Yeah. It's James
I love
Gunn
how
that
you
did
just
it.
fucking swam past that, Alex. How did you get it?
What
I
did he
really like it, personally.
He's just flooding himself more and more. Keep going.
This is me right now.
Water's rising.
I feel you, Hercules. I feel you. No, it's really good. Go and watch Peacemaker. But no, you've got that kind of R-rated, like it is grotesque. There's lots of nudity, lots of real graphic violence,
Cool.
and
cool.
and straight up like cunt, fuck, shit, whatever you want to say, they do it. It's James Gunn, man. It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy movie he probably could have made if he just had any do what you want, swear, whatever, and he went and did that. And
Yeah, that's what I think we should get that out of Batman eventually. I would
no, I
love
don't
to
think
see
so.
that.
I feel
Yeah.
like you just need comic book. You can make a comic book movie and have comic book violence, and it still be great. I mean, I feel like the George Clooney Batman took it a bit too far. I think.
I just want to see
yeah.
Batman like get in someone's face and like swear at them and just fucking start breaking their bones and like showing the blood and shit like that. I want to see that kind of level of carnage. It'd be like, okay, I broke your legs. Have fun walking home, and like you like, Batman just fucks up.
It's going to be the Batman Year One story. I think it's going to be. No, I think it's a long Halloween. Isn't it? I think they're doing.
Yeah,
Long
Halloween.
I want them to do. They did the one with. It was based on Jim Gordon, and it was Batman Year One. That was the animated movie.
Yeah, I love Batman Year One.
Fuck, it's so
Batman
good.
Year
Oh,
One
yeah,
is so fucking good.
Falcone on the roof. Me. Oh, I love that. Yeah.
We got some hot button opinions by Ryan.
Oh, of course.
Can't be worse than Hathaway's Catwoman.
No, I agree. That was terrible.
She looked good in that cat suit.
She looked good in the cat suit, but that was it.
And Ledger is not the best Joker.
What is he fucking? Get him out! Get out of here! What do you think? Leto is the best Joker? Right? Fuck, man. Ryan's going to the island. Hold on.
Mark Hamill by a mile is the best Joker.
Oh yeah, him
that's,
too.
That's
He's
best
not
animated.
done it on screen, though, is he?
There's a whole different list for people who have voiced the Joker, and I wouldn't put that in the movie category. I'm sorry, that's an animated role.
Live action and
Live
VO
action,
very
I
different.
believe Ledger would be.
I think he was the best. I didn't like his
I love Jack
portrayal, but I thought he
Nicholson,
did a great
and
job.
I definitely think he's number 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Right, it's interesting. It is an interesting. I don't think they've done on screen. I don't think they've done the Joker justice yet, if I'm honest. Because
like backstory?
No, I don't think they've done it like as you see it in the animated cartoons.
Oh, definitely not. They can't do it in such a short time frame. It's too short.
Like I feel like
what about Joker? I thought that was pretty okay.
That was really good.
It is, but we're never going to see anything more from that. That's
yes, we are.
They're on about doing a sequel, and I was like, why are you doing a sequel? Batman's like 5. Like,
to be honest, I would have preferred it just to stay a standalone film. You know?
Yeah, I agree, George. Totally agree.
You can't say no to that kind of fucking money, can you?
Yeah, they're like, hey, we'll offer you this much, and like, I'll make 5. Let's do this.
Yeah. Well, as long as Joaquin Phoenix is in it still, I think I'll be all right.
Yeah. But my issue with it is you see him come face to face with Bruce Wayne, and like I said, he's like 5. By the time he's Batman, Joker will be like, I'm going to kill you, Batman, with a stick, like hitting him with his Zimmer frame, you know? But anyway, Phoenix was better. Ledger got more hype than needed.
But the problem is Phoenix was only the Joker for a very small period of time. It was an origin story. Ooh. It wasn't he wasn't the Joker the whole movie, as where Ledger was the Joker from the start of the film. If Phoenix's story was he was like on his way to becoming the Joker.
Yeah.
And it was great. The performance was amazing. We saw it with David. Fucking phenomenal.
I loved it. And I feel like have you heard like with Batman folklore type stuff that there's actually been 3 Jokers, one's taking over the other.
Yeah.
So that kind of fits in.
You've got the Clown Prince, the Psychopath, and the Murderer.
Yeah.
And the 3 main live action portrayals of the Joker fits into a category of each one. Nicholson's is the Crown Prince.
Yeah.
Ledger was the Murderer, and
Leto
the shit one. Leto was the Psychopath.
Yeah.
I feel like I wanted to see more Jared Leto's Joker before anybody made the judgment that they did.
I really didn't like
from the beginning.
He got really shit on for that. It was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, there was one scene in the Suicide Squad where he takes a shot at the fucking helicopter and he snarls at the camera. I was like, oh, I want to see more of that Joker. He's just laughing at the screen. I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, but we didn't see that, so I feel like
he could have been a really cool character if he was actually given his chance, but nah, he just got butt
Ryan
fucked by the
says-
editing floor.
I'll give Ledger credit. He's not anywhere as bad as. I'll give Ledger credit. He's not anywhere
Well, obviously.
Yeah, anyway, moving on. That's a really good
swiftly
story. George, thank you for bringing that. I love geeking out about Batman, and I will do it as long as we could. But this is a really cutting edge story. A teacher fed children's cupcakes seasoned with her husband's sperm.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Alex sent me this the other day, and I was just straight off the bat. It's like, what? What?
This is fucked. This is really, really
Wow.
fucked. Let me find it.
Where the fuck is that?
So a teacher has admitted
Alabama, maybe?
No. Alabama. A teacher
I don't think Alabama has
feeding
teachers.
children cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. Cynthia Perkins, 36. I'm going to call her out because don't let this woman near children ever again. Faced 68 charges of feeding the pastries to students. It's like that scene out of what's that fucking movie? It's not another teen movie. Which one is? Is it the girl next
Van
door?
Wilder?
Van Wilder,
Wilder.
where they feed
Van Wilder
the
pig
the
semen.
dog jizz and the fucking the donuts.
However, she struck a plea deal to testify against her now ex-husband Dennis Perkins.
What was it? His idea?
Sheriff's lieutenant was jailed for a year. Her trial was set to begin on Monday, and she admitted her part in the crime just hours before jury selected. This is in
So the ex-cop convinced the
Livingston,
teacher.
Louisiana.
I was going to say Louisiana.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Bloody hell.
Okay. So a cop convinced his teacher wife to put his semen in these fucking cupcakes.
That's right. You don't
It's
get this
fucking
kind of
horrible.
story on CNN. I mean, you might do, but not in the context we're giving you.
Yeah. God, fuck man.
Attorney General Jeff Landry said, "Today,
That's the voice you're going with, people.
Think of the children, goddamn." Admitted to her crimes and plead guilty in court. She not only waived any right to appeal and attempt to avoid conviction, but she also spared the victims from reliving their horrific crimes during this particular trial. Cynthia Perkins has also been charged with sex crimes against children, including second-degree rape. She pleaded guilty to producing child pornography involving a child under 13 years old, one count of second-degree rape, and one count of mixing harmful substance. Perkins and her ex-husband are accused of sexually abusing a child together. She resigned from the high school after resigned. I expect she left to a
Fired.
Yeeted out the top
Fucking
front story
get the
fucking
hell.
window.
Yeah.
firmly printed on her asshole as she fucking
Fucking hell.
Fucking Christ.
They were accused of sexually abusing a child. She resigned from the high school after being arrested in 2019. She faced up to 72 years in prison, but as that reduced to 41 years. Her attorney, James Spokes, said they feel the plea was the best decision. Cynthia decided this was in her best interest. She feels a lot of remorse over what happened. We side with her when she says this was the best decision she could make. You know what she's going to be getting for a fucking dinner in prison?
Dude, lock them both up forever and castrate the guy because that's
the
fucked up, dude.
guy's probably
I have a question
100% going to die. They're going to
yeah.
kill that guy in prison.
Oh yeah,
I don't
I
know
would
about
love to see the footage of him getting
wife,
killed
though.
like that in prison.
Like, how the fuck did anyone find out?
It didn't elaborate on that, but somebody must have found out. I mean, if they sexually abused a child, I think there's probably a telltale sign that something's not right.
Yeah.
Kid's gone home.
Okay. But like the cupcakes thing, how the fuck did you find that out? Miss,
First of all,
are these salted caramel? Nope.
They're very
How did
sweet
you
and
figure that
tart.
out?
You know, what the fuck?
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's so fucking disgusting.
I can't even imagine if that would like happen to like my kid. I have no idea what I would
You'd
do.
want to rip their throats out.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked
I
up.
want to do that now, and it's not even my kid. And it's all
Exactly.
across the country. I'm just like,
I'm like, lock them up, castrate the fucking both out of them, dude. I don't give a shit.
I mean,
okay.
Could we move fucking swiftly on?
Yes, let's do that.
Prick.
David's story we got next. You'll have to explain this to me, David, because I don't know what the fuck's going on here. A&E calls adults adopting adults off their air after concerns raised over Danny Huff's creepy behavior. Fans accused Danny Huff of having an ulterior motive for adopting 20-year-old Liana, pointing to his own admissions that he tried to adopt an 18-year-old and that he later fell for. What's this?
It's like a Woody Allen thing.
The fuck?
Yeah. One, I didn't know as an adult you could be adopted.
I
Two,
didn't know that either.
Dave,
I thought you were
adopt
just
me.
a person at that point.
yeah, you're like, okay, you're on your own. Good luck in life. Bye.
Good luck in life.
Isn't adopting an adult marrying them?
yeah, right.
Okay, so what is A&E? What is A&E? Because
A&E's a
the
cable show.
Yeah, it's a cable network.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
cable.
Okay, that explains that one. Because I was thinking, well,
Accident
hospital seems like the
emergency?
right
What
place
the
for this. Yeah, I'll read from the website. A&E has pulled its controversial news show "Adults Adopting Adults" off the air this week, as well as removing all online episodes after fans had raised concerns about one of the show stars, Danny Huff. Don't know who he is. The Daily Beast has confirmed. This is called the Daily Beast.
That sounds fucking amazing.
That's pretty cool.
I know, yeah, I know. The docuseries, which premiered in January, was set to release a fourth episode on Monday night, but it failed to air. By Tuesday morning, the show had been wiped from A&E's official website, and previous episodes are no longer available to purchase on Apple TV or available to play on YouTube. The show follows a handful of couples who are looking to adopt other adults, with Ohio-based Huff and his wife, Christy, becoming breakout stars of the series, but not in the way they might have hoped. The married couple are planning to adopt pregnant 20-year-old Liana from Austria, whom Huff had met online in a social media group for those interested in adult adoption. Fans also accused Huff of having an ulterior motive of adopting Liana, pointing to his own admission that he previously tried to adopt an 18-year-old girl, but things didn't work out. Huff had developed feelings for the teen. The writing seems to be on the wall. I love that saying. The writing's on the wall for the would-be family of three. This is weird. And my colleague Nick Shagger.
Do you want to try that one again, Nick?
His name's Nick Shagger, or Shager, nailed the concerned sentiments of his review last month. Danny's untoward motivations for bringing Liana into the household are obvious, and yet with a big smile, he routinely professes his excitement about being a dad and performatively calls Liana his daughter, while Christy looks on in abject misery. He situates Liana in a trailer right outside his front door, buys her tons of baby clothes, and pays for her medical appointments, and says things like, "At the end of the day, Liana, I want you to stay right here because I like hugging on you. You're awful sweet."
It's creepy as shit.
It is creepy.
End up in the same prison cells as the last fucking two. Jesus shit.
While A&E did not respond to the Daily Beast's request for a comment,
Fucking shocker.
to be fair, I'd be like, "Hi there, I'm from the Daily Beast. Would you like to make a comment on this story?"
Welcome.
By the way, Daily Beast, if you're listening to this, get in touch. If we want to speak to you, you got a great name. Call on the show. Fuck it.
What the fuck?
The Daily Beast that he was aware of the show being taken down and no longer on air. However, he insisted that the accusations regarding his behavior were not the reason the show seemed to be indefinitely canned. He also denied acting inappropriately towards Liana, saying any allegations of misconduct are absolutely false. I never had any inappropriate actions, words, comments, anything to her, he said.
I just like to hug up on her.
There were no internal intercourse.
But in a follow-up request, Huff did not respond to a request for comment about the since deleted TikTok video that began circulating this week. He says racism is alive and well in this country. He said in a video posted last February to his official TikTok account. Unfortunately, it comes from the blacks. Whites aren't racist for the most part. We don't care. Black History Month, BET, all black colleagues, Black Lives Matter are just an example of how racism is still alive and well in this country. I think he's trying to flip like an idiot.
He's trying to flip it.
trying to flip
Please,
it.
no
got
one
his-
clip.
He's
Alex
got the wrong
saying that.
answer. It's like,
Yeah. No.
Yeah. By the way, don't take that out of context. I was quoting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it makes
like
somebody's
fucking
gonna clip it.
Hiroshima. Like
Somebody's
shit isn't
gonna clip
looking
it,
good for you, Al.
It
yeah.
It
It's
doesn't
gonna make
help.
Stephen King say, "Hey, this isn't it."
It doesn't help that I was like, racism is still alive. It's creepy. Don't take that and make. Yeah. To be fair, like, I can't fall as hard as Joe Rogan, so it's fine. I'm already at the bottom. David, what have you seen the show? Do you know anything about this?
No, I just saw the article as I was like going through, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And like, it kind of reminded me of this one time when I was with my ex. We were at our friend's show. He's playing a punk show at like a little restaurant.
Yeah.
So, we were out in the back half of this sort of restaurant drinking, and we were talking to this other guy who was like 22, 23 years old. He was like 2 years younger than me, right? And he was like talking about his like whole like just us about his whole upbringing and his like life and shit like that. And it was pretty sad. We're like, oh fuck, man, like feel bad for you. And he had this craziest look in his eyes. He's like, so anyways, I'm looking for someone to like adopt me. And he just like gets this weird look, and he's looking right at both of us, and we're like, what? Like, and she just kind of like, she's like, babe, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, yes, I'm coming with you. And we just got up and left. And we walked away, and we're like, what the fuck? We're just like talking to each other. She's like, what the fuck makes him think we're gonna adopt him? Like, aren't you, when you become 18, isn't that's it? Like, you're an adult. You could do whatever the fuck you want. Like I was like, I just want to get out of here. Like, we just left, dude. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
I mean, I feel like okay. So if you got disabilities or learning difficulties, I totally understand.
That's like a guardianship. It's not like
That's
really,
that's not adopting someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you are still in the UK for certain. You're still in the system till you're like 21, I think. So
Yeah.
but like you said, this is weird, especially when he'd already had feelings for an 18-year-old. It's kind of like.
It sounds like he doesn't know any other way to hook up with women, so he's like, I'll just adopt him and then fuck him.
Yeah.
Well,
Call me Woody Allen.
Precisely in that order.
Yeah.
it's like
He's
Nicolas
just like grooming them.
is it
What?
Nicolas Cage or is
Powerfully.
it John Travolta in Face Off? Which one goes which way? Papa's got a brand new bag. That really creepy. Was it? It's John Travolta, wasn't it? Papa's got a
I
brand new
remember it's been
bag.
years since I've seen
I
it.
think, John Travolta.
Yeah, because Nicolas Cage becomes John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can take his face off, like in Face Off.
Onto my face. Moose, do you want to bring up the next story? I feel like I've talked an awful.
Okay, which one is it?
I think I need to stop. Whichever you want, mate. You choose from one of the screenshots. One of yours. You haven't. There's the Arthur story there.
Yeah, there it is. They've been Cartoon Arthur ends after 25 years as characters look all grown up.
What?
Arthur is ending.
He had a shaved
Really?
head this whole time?
Yeah. That's what bothers you, is the fact that not this show that like millions of people grew up with is coming to an end. No,
It does
the fact
bother
that
me.
this
I
guy
kinda
just
wanna
buzzed his
rewatch
buzzed on it. Yeah, that like I think that's mental. I mean, granted, I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
That show. I really, in fact, I'm changing my Butt-Chug Island thing. Is the Arthur show? I really didn't like it. I thought it was really fucking babyish, really stupid.
You didn't like Arthur?
Kids.
No, I didn't.
It's
I was
for
used to
kids, man.
It's for kids.
I know it's
What
for
do you-
kids, and maybe I got it when I was a bit older. It got to me when I was a bit older, but I was used to like the turtles fucking shit up and like Biker Mice from Mars or Earthworm Jim. That was my kind of humor. So
That's definitely out of the.
We're
that's
throwing
out of the
Alex
age
into the
group.
fucking island,
Out of the
kids.
age
That's
group,
not
for
the
sure.
fucking demographic,
Yeah.
though. That's for like 9 to 12. Alex, yeah, the Alex show is from anywhere between 3 to 9.
Fuck that
Yeah.
dude. Fuck him. Like,
That's it.
Okay, Alex is going in the portal.
Oh, yeah, I'm changing my third.
it just never resonated with me. I didn't like Arthur. I'm
Which
sorry.
is
like
fine.
That's fine.
It's not
That's
like it's
fine.
the fucking
I'm not sitting there
Teletubbies, which
going,
is just
guys,
big,
kind of-
I'm just
massive
saying.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy that it's ending though. But I feel like maybe they've looked at the Simpsons, and you touched on it a couple of weeks ago. Simpsons just run itself into death.
Yeah.
Maybe they're kind of like, let's go out on a high, and that's cool.
Their high would have been 15 years ago. But on both The Simpsons and Arthur.
It's kind of cool though that you got this show that's been going for 25 years. That's kind of reared generation after generation, like Blue's Clues. You know, they kind of just change things up a little bit. You know, so that's kind of cool.
Bear with the Big Blue House, all that fun shit.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues is making a movie. Apparently, they're making.
I was more about
Really?
Mr. Rogers.
I hope that shit's R-rated.
Well, Mr. Rogers still going because Daniel Tiger, my boy loves Daniel Tiger. They turned it into a cartoon. And it's very, very popular. It started off on YouTube and then it's now on Netflix. And even though my kid is 7, it's like made for a very young audience, but he likes to get nostalgic and listen to the songs and stuff again. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
Bet your lad would have liked fucking Arthur.
He might still. I might show him it and be like, what
a wonderful kind of day. Get to learn to walk and play. And get along with each other.
Nice.
He's a skinhead. He's obviously
He's a sharp. He's a skinhead against racism and prejudice.
I love
Basically, he grew up
way.
and just turned into a fucking emo.
Does he have an angry rabbit shirt on?
He's got his
I think
own
that's a
best
Buster
friend on his
shirt. Yeah,
t-shirt.
dude, that's so cool. Oh man. All right, I gotta watch this whole series now. All over again.
You watch 25 years of Arthur, like that's hilarious.
Yep.
But that's fun.
That's
kind
fun.
of
Nice.
I've brought on a collection of
Oh, poor Arthur.
Arthur's coming to an end.
So is Alex once we get this fucking island going.
We have our animation for next week, people.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just bring up any of these now because I don't know what they're that small. Who brought in the Conor McGregor?
Oh, God,
thing?
yes. Oh, this is amazing.
What is this?
Conor McGregor felt fear for the first time when he put his arm around Vladimir Putin.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a number of things here. One, he was gassed by the fact that he met Vladimir.
Right.
That can't look good.
No one puts hand on my back.
Yep.
But no, basically, they met each other. They shook the hands, all that usual freaking BS. And then a guy rocked up and goes like, "Hey, you guys want to take a photograph together?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." So Conor McGregor puts his arm over his shoulder and does the typical flipping like hand up thing to look hard. And he's like, "Yeah, this is gonna look a good photo." At which point, a team of bodyguards walk up and go, "No," and he fucking bricks it. He absolutely. He's like,
Yeah. Because he might be Conor McGregor, but they'll beat the shit out of him right there and kill him.
Yeah.
yeah. Your fists are all well and good, but they're not quicker than a Luger. Fuck off.
I thought it was fucking no. I forgot what kind of pistol Russians use. I was going to say Kalashnikov. I'm like, no.
I was going to say that as well, but that's the machine gun.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah, fucking go with Kalashnikov. Just shoot his cock off.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Kalashnikov.
I was just like proper giggling to myself, just watching him just defecate his $3,000 fucking suit right in front of the fucking media. Oh,
I nearly got battered by some bodyguards
Vladimir Putin?
in Colombia. No, I got drunk. I was very, very drunk, and I was outside a club, and my wife started crying. There was a group of us.
It was your fault, right?
No, there's this famous singer, this famous Colombian singer called Fonseca in front of us. My wife starts crying, it's Fonseca. So I ran up to him, bear hugged him, and I went, "I don't know who the fuck you are, but my wife's love you, so I love you too." And his bodyguards went to step forward, and he went, No, it's okay. And he shook my hand, and then we parted ways. But I ran up to a Colombian A-lister and bear hugged him and told him I didn't know who the fuck he was. I mean, like,
that is a good way to fucking get shot.
Yeah, Alex. Especially in a country like Colombia. Yeah. They'll disappear your body real fucking quick.
I'd love to say that there were parts of that story that were exaggerated, but nah, that's exactly what happened.
She's probably, I could feel her embarrassed, like her level of embarrassment in the comments right now. She's like, "Oh God, this really did happen."
Yeah.
I could feel it coming up.
Yeah. So, sorry, Fonseca. But I know Fonseca's a big fan of the show.
I know you're listening.
Howdy, Fonseca.
Fonseca's probably watching this now going, that guy did touch me. He did. Yeah.
I remember you.
I remember that guy.
That's what I'm sticking with.
He's like, it was like a big polar bear.
Okay, so let's do this again. Let's do the screenshot roulette. I should really do these a bit better. What's this story here? Video shows woman sparking flight chaos over lost lucky pennies.
Oh yeah, I did.
My dyslexia kicked in so hard right now because that said penis to me.
Well, we know where a fucking moose's mind's at. Yeah.
Dyslexic, dude. Give me a break.
You're dyslexic? Yeah,
Dyslexic.
that's why you saw penis. We get it.
Yeah, totally.
Well, okay.
Dyslexic.
I think I've got the video here. So let's see if we can get away with playing.
Show that lost penis.
Yeah.
My lucky penis. Where did it go?
Oh fuck! It was right here. I
Sometimes
screwed it
you've
on
lost
and
the
everything.
audio. Okay, let's have a look at this video. Let's see how crazy this actually is. Here we go.
We're gonna get an advert.
Better not.
Can't hear any noise.
No,
I don't think it's
No audio.
no audio. I don't think.
It's a woman getting up. She's fighting with a man in blue.
Is a white woman?
So where's my pennies? Where's my penis?
Pennies? Where are my pennies? Oh, it's okay. Here they are.
Is that it? She just chucked it in a carry bag anyway.
Wow.
Okay.
Newsworthy, ladies and gentlemen.
Newsworthy, yeah.
Stop the
The
fucking
world.
flight. White woman lost a lucky penny. Oh, geez.
Seems that we've brought up crazy white woman on plane. Has anyone seen the video of the woman breastfeeding a cat on a plane?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
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 I forgot about that.
That is the story that should have gone there. Breastfeeding a cat.
Oh,
She
man.
argues the toss about it for ages, saying, no, it's my baby. Well, could you prove it's a baby and show me? He goes, I'm not showing you my boob. Blah, 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 blah. Eventually, she does reveal this cat, and it's fucking stuffed. So, she's breastfeeding a stuffed cat on a plane.
Okay.
The
That sounds like
the whole thing turned out to be a hoax, though.
Yeah, well, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
I liked the video. I like the idea.
The video
that
was
these
hilarious.
Crazy Karens do this shit.
She kept composure the whole time. She was like, "No, this is a baby. No, don't touch me."
I'm a mother.
Fuck, crazy.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It sounds like a mental health issue. I was going to say it's either a mental health issue or a prank.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you own as many cats as you want, but once you start breastfeeding them, that's when we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's look at this story. Let's see if there's anything to it. So we saw the video just then. If you're watching audio, she literally gets up. A few people get up. She finds a penny. She puts it in a bag. But it says here, 2 passengers were escorted from a Delta flight amid an argument about a woman's lucky pennies. Minutes before takeoff, fellow passengers on board an aircraft bound for Atlanta watched the encounter unfold on the tarmac at Florida's Fort Lauderdale Airport on Tuesday night.
Florida women.
Fucking Florida.
Video of the incident on social media shows a woman and a male companion being disruptive before Delta Airlines removed them from the flight after the plane was forced to return back to the airport to the runway. From the runway, should I say. A passenger who captured the moment the 2 passengers were forced to disembark from the plane told this place, the WPLG TV, the pair began yelling and cursing from the moment they boarded the flight, which was destined for Atlanta. They were very rude, said the fellow passengers of the embarrassing encounter. She just started going at it, the whole cussing and yelling just being really obnoxious. I don't know if people do this. They go into a capsule with like 250 people and they're like, I'm going to be as loud and as obnoxious as I possibly can. Like,
Alpha male.
I don't understand. It's like, you're not the only person on the fucking plane, so what are you doing?
And you'd be pissed if it was the other way fucking around.
Yeah.
So it's
Like,
fucking
let me
mental
ruin this
all
whole
over
fucking
again.
flight for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So we noticed that the stupid cow was from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Has anyone played the Florida Man game?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Or
We
no.
started doing this a while ago on the Weekly Bazaar, but then I found out lots and lots of the stories are fabricated. Like
I don't care. It's still fun.
It's like the Huffington Post stuff. Some of it's like satire. You know, there's one. There's one story about a guy who microwaved the microwave and blew up his apartment, and I thought that was really, really funny. But it's actually
How big was that other microwave to fit a fucking entire microwave?
It'd have to be like industrial size.
It was like this microwave.
To fit a smaller microwave in it.
I've just put in Florida man and my birthday. And it's Florida man uses finger guns to steal Waffle House napkins. Like,
I think maybe
I want to do that one of these days in Japan. I want to rob a bank in Osaka using my finger guns.
Maybe, do they not do finger guns in Japan? Was he like, thanks, Sandra? And she was like, don't shoot!
No, I'm not doing that.
No.
No, like in Osaka, Japan, they like fucking react to it. It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the Lucky Pennies one.
Just a heads up too. Don't ever take Delta Airlines. They're the ones that like kick you off the flight and literally drag you out of your fucking seat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's them.
That's the airlines. Yeah. So watch out for Delta. Fight a flight.
Fight a fight or kick you out in the fucking. George has brought up some more.
Whoa!
Street Fighter 6 has been officially announced.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 has been officially teased. There's actually like a 40-second teaser, and it stars Ryu, and it's like it shows like a Ryu standing in the dark with the light kind of aimed down on him, and then they have like a pan of like his chest, his arms, his feet with a tabby, and then it pans up. And then you see over his shoulder, and then it's Luke, who was, I believe, the 45th character added to 5. And they guaranteed that he was going to be in the sequel. So now he's going to be fighting, or now Luke's like, are you ready? And he's like, yep. And they fucking, and then end of the teaser. So it's,
this is as still as I can stand.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm super excited for Street Fighter 6. I've been playing Street Fighter since Street Fighter 2. So, I mean, I've been playing Street Fighter for like almost 30 years now.
There's that game with I think it was what did it call it? The
Street Fighter.
We have loads
Turbo
of different
Edition.
games on it. The emulator.
Oh.
So my friend had an emulator and it had all of the Street Fighters on, all of them, all the different variations and stuff. It was.
I have all. Yeah, I have all of those on my PC.
Street Fighter
Everything.
Turbo, man, awesome.
I love Street.
Yeah,
I've got Super Street Fighter in cartridge, but that's pretty much all I've got because I'm not a big Street Fighter guy.
Okay, it's an interesting one. Let's go around the room. We'll start with you, Moose. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or Tekken, or other.
I'm gonna have to go with Tekken because I've played them more.
Okay, I'm not a big
fighting game kind of guy, so
I'm gonna say Mortal Kombat because I spent so much time with my brother and my family and my friends. Mortal Kombat trilogy. David, same question.
Mortal Kombat as well. I didn't really play too much of Street Fighter. I played more Mortal Kombat growing up than I did Street Fighter.
George, Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter is going to be my go-to. I do believe the gameplay for Street Fighter has always been better than Mortal Kombat, but the story for Mortal Kombat kicks the shit out of the story for Street Fighter. It's
I know
not
that
even
Street
close.
Fighter was built to be a better playing game.
It definitely was built to be a better
Jesus
playing game.
God.
Yeah, Ryu got thick.
He's actually smaller in here than he was in 4. He was the biggest he was in 4.
Jesus, that big? Whoa.
He's bigger than this.
Wait, he's on cutting season. That's why.
Yeah.
Let's play the audio. I'll mute my mic because otherwise I'll give that. I found out why we didn't get audio on that last video because my laptop was muted.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's have a look at this. We might get pulled for it, but fuck it, we're on fire
Bring it
anyway.
on.
So let's do that.
This is a review. That's not the graphics, is it?
No, that's something else.
Oh, thank fuck for that. Okay.
It's funny that was almost the whole teaser. You could have just watched the teaser. I felt like that was probably longer than the teaser.
I'm kind of turned on a little bit now. I'll say.
Yeah.
Start doing steroids.
Man, I knew they did it for you,
Street Fighter. Street Fighter is like it's amazing. Like the gameplay is great. If you're looking if you're looking to just bust each other up, it's super fun.
Ryan's a combat dude.
Who's Mortal Kombat, is he? Good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mortal
wanted to.
Kombat's great. It's great.
The only combat game I've got is one of the Alliance ones, I think.
Oh, so like one of the older
GameCube?
ones. Yeah, for GameCube.
That's the only one of
Did you
them.
guys like the movie? The latest movie?
I love
I haven't
the
fucking
movie.
seen it yet.
Oh, okay. I don't want to
I've
spoil
got
anything
30
then.
seconds into it, and then a toddler arrived, and it's like, all right, I'll put fucking Moana back on.
Yeah, I will watch it when you get a chance. It's actually pretty good. I only have one complaint for the movie, but I won't tell you because it actually is very prevalent to the storyline.
One of them.
Yeah, but other than that, the movie was great. I think what makes Mortal Kombat good is that it's so incredibly violent, and that kind of like adheres to like like the American demographic for video games. That's where we're always looking for something more violent, more
Like
gory.
what's more over the top? Yeah.
What's more over the top? As we're Street Fighter is just like we're looking to do like insane combos and like tech. So
Fatality.
I brought a few. What do we call it? Some UFO stories because there seems to be like loads all in one week.
What?
Loads, shitloads of sightings. One of them was a balloon.
What's going on? Are we sure?
Yeah, it was a balloon. And this
Or is
is
that the Warren reports? Fucking.
I'm just going to get rid of this ad, then we'll have a look at it. But the reason I want to look at this is because
That's in videos, man.
Thought we canceled that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to play this because the guy is awesome. I love him. I think he's brilliant. This is a UFO.
George Sukalos?
Where is it? I don't. Oh shit! This is really ignorant of me. Where is it? It's
Is it Giorgio Sukalos? Aliens.
It's in Islamabad in Pakistan. This is a thing that was seen. But take a look at this.
What was his name?
It's in the city of Islamabad in Pakistan.
Islamabad.
Yeah, that's the capital. City
Islam is bad?
That's what I heard.
we
I didn't know
can't-
that was a city. I honestly didn't know that was a city.
I didn't. Yeah, that's a weird.
Take a look at this video. This is one of a number of UFO sightings this week. So take a look at this and let's
Clouds.
play. Watch.
Ooh,
It's a flea.
it's a flea on the sensor. No, that's a bird.
Can you hear what he's saying? Can we hear what he's saying?
I can't hear
No.
him.
I wanted to play this video just because of his voice.
So there was a thing hovering in the sky there. Oh, there we go.
Dead still. It's just dead still. It's not a drone. It's definitely not a kite. And it's not a bird. Here's a bird. Here's a bird.
Here's a bird.
This is not a bird.
Oh man.
In the same spot.
It's definitely not a bird. There's a bird.
Dead
There's a
still.
bird.
Dead still.
That's still-
I want to be one of those birds.
No.
Oh, now we're too much for you, Alex? Really?
No, right? We can't do that.
Oh, Hiroshima. They're
All right,
yeah,
Hiroshima.
There for the past one.
Damn, dude.
So yeah,
That's
there
pretty
we go.
weird.
That was pretty cool. For the
I'm
audio
gonna
listeners,
guess
it was like
Look at this
it's a
girl with the black
pyramid
eye.
shaped. You reckon it's pyramid shaped object hovering over Islamabad, and
It
it
doesn't-
looks like a dot, and he zooms in, and it looks I don't know, like a blimp or something to me.
Yeah, it looks
very
like,
very high.
But a blimp would be
yeah.
moving. It would be moving.
It is quite.
It's too.
spooky.
It's also too high
I-
for a blimp, isn't it?
Yeah,
I-
that's
yeah,
way
I-
too
I-
high.
way
I
too
think
high.
that's a balloon. I think that's a weather balloon.
No.
And the weather balloons don't always move if the wind that they're stuck in isn't pushing them anywhere.
Well, we can speculate what it is going to be. I'll put the link to this.
I say alien.
Aliens.
Aliens.
It's aliens. Aliens. Alien 3. Alien 1. Which one is it?
Oh, shush.
Alien.
Predator. Get to the chopper.
Right, okay, guys, it's now time for
Patent pending.
That was really quiet as well. Sorry. Should we do it again? No, I'm joking.
It's all right. It seemed loud enough.
It's pretty loud.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is week 8 of Butt-Chug Island.
Week
we got
8.
Week 8 of Butt-Chug Island. Have we all got 3 things? We've got 3 things. We're going to put four things in the island again. There's 4 of us. We'll take it in turns in sort of choosing 1 out of 3 items. I think I'm going to go choosing this week because I always get everybody else to go. So I'll take the initiative this week.
Okay,
so I'd like you guys to present yourselves with an item. Oh, I like that T-shirt. Stand up again.
I like that T-shirt. Yeah, that was really cool.
That's pretty awesome.
I don't think Ryan liked it. But
Showing that what we were talking about earlier.
Like, why aren't you wearing a little shirt?
Hindsight's 2020. Right, I'll go first on revealing myself. Getting things in your eye. Anything from an eyelash to your child's entire fucking fist.
Okay.
It happened to me earlier, and I was fucking technically blind for like 20 minutes.
That's pretty shitty, yeah.
In the week, I had an eyelash that was lying horizontally along my eye in the crease of my inside my eye. I couldn't get it out. It was horrible.
I've been there.
You throw your head under a tap and shit to get it out, but it doesn't fucking move. You're there like,
I think it went back inside
nothing.
me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's terrible. George,
I'm gonna go with stubbing your pinky toe.
That's one of the ones I called up in like week 1, I think. I'm super on them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So we got eyelash in your eyes.
I'm sticking with it till it gets on the island. I never want that shit to come back.
Ready?
I was gonna go with Jeep trucks.
Okay.
What?
You seen how hideous?
Do you realize what you're asking and how much Tom Bruno's gonna hate you?
Those things are fucking hideous, though, dude.
Have you guys seen the new Land Rover Defender?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck that. If you're gonna get something that looks like that, just buy a fucking Hummer and be done with it.
Oh, you're talking about just the Jeep truck, the Gladiator?
No, those Jeep trucks. Those like the Jeeps that look like a fucking truck.
4-door
That's
things.
what it is. It's called the Gladiator. The Jeep.
Well, they
Gladiator.
look fucking hideous, dude. No way in fuck that should be called Gladiators.
But just that, or all Jeeps?
No,
just those models of the trucks. Yeah.
No,
They also do a model that doesn't come with doors called the Rubicon.
Yeah. Can you share the image so Alex can see what's going on? That's a weird look, ugly
Ryan
ass.
says Jeep Gladiators are awesome, and I have to disagree with you.
Of course, because Ryan's a fucking idiot.
What the fuck is this shit?
Look at that thing.
I like that.
Gross.
I like it.
All right, that's why Alex is going in this week as well. I'll save that one.
You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like about about
Alex?
the Gladiator?
You know how bad this is for you? I'm crossing off Putin on this list because that's what was going to happen.
Nice. But you know what sucks about the
Putin can
Gladiator?
stay.
What sucks about the Gladiator is that Jeep they put almost zero thought process into making a truck. They're like, you know what sells? Wranglers. You know what people like? Trucks. Put a truck bed on the Wrangler. That's all they did.
That's it. And it looks
That
fucking
is
hideous, dude.
Hideous.
It's not even enough truck bed. You know, you can't put shit back there. Dude.
There's no innovation. There's no innovation.
I'm not a fan.
Have you guys, you know what a Land Rover Defender is in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
You're
like
asking if we know what Land Rover is?
Yeah, but the Defender, the typical farmer Jeep in the UK. Yeah. Well, they cancelled it and then they released the new one. Have you guys seen the new one? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
It's okay. I'd like to get your view on it. So here's a comparison of the two. So the red one is obviously your typical Defender, and on the left is the new one, which you can get in electric
bubble car
as well, I believe.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is that?
I kind of like both.
Well, yeah. I mean that red one there is like your typical.
That's a classic. That's a classic. That's like
Is the new one electric?
I think you can get it in electric as well. Yeah.
All right. Well then,
I'm down for that. I'm sorry. If you guys don't like it, I apologize. I like that.
If you're going to get a car like that, get something that looks a little bit better and just get the Range Rover Sport.
Yes, but I mean, isn't the Range Rover Sport like twice the price?
Not really.
Range Rover's so fucking expensive here. I don't know what it is over there, but it's
shipping costs.
They are expensive here too. They're expensive. It's okay. So out of those, the truck, stubbing your toe, and eyelash, I'm gonna go with stubbing your toe because it's been there twice, and we all think it.
Take that, stupid toes.
Well done, George.
Thank you.
Nobody likes a good old toe stubbing, do they?
Dude, you could break your fucking pinky toe that way.
You do every time.
Yeah.
90% of the time when you stub your toe,
Horrible.
you break your little toe.
Yeah,
Fucking horrible.
That's it. It's never going to heal again. And then 5 minutes later, you're like, cancel the call to the ambulance, darling.
It's always the worst because like you hit it,
You're
and you're
hopping
like,
around, you're shouting at your own fucking coffee table, and your coffee table's like, I wouldn't mind, but you kicked me. It's stupid.
Okay, David, you can go next choosing. We can go around the room. Oh, is he frozen?
Okay, okay.
Do you need a quick reset? No, you're right. You're okay. Okay.
What did I
Who
do?
wants to go first? Who wants to go? You're okay. You're good. You're good. David.
You
I'll go
chose
first.
last time,
I'll go
Al.
first.
You go.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw.
Okay.
Oh, Alex is going. Okay.
No, go for it. Go.
you go for it, buddy. Go for it.
Okay, I'm throwing COVID.
That's a good one.
you guys- Has anyone
It's a
ever
low
thrown that
blow,
in yet?
but I'll allow it.
I don't think anybody
I'm
has.
going AIDS. I want to throw in AIDS. All of AIDS. All of it.
AIDS. We can cure AIDS.
I think. Wait, shit. There was an article that I was about. I didn't read it, but it was like a headline of like someone who had like
Okay.
come up. Oh, it's like a fucking thing. I'll read it eventually.
I've got one I really need to go into Butt-Chug Island, so I might save that one because I feel like it's not going to fight against it. But I'm going to
I'm not
go
gonna
with
choose yours right off the bat. So
I'm going to go with game hunters. These fuckers that go to Africa and shoot giraffes.
shit,
and shit.
motherfucker. Okay, let's go on.
Yeah, okay.
I okay. So I spoke to Niall McCann, who is a National Geographic explorer, a very nice guy. He's fantastic, and he's talking about how they've stopped where he works, the parts of Africa he works. They've stopped illegal hunting. And it's
Poaching.
Poaching, yeah, and they've seen a 98% increase in animal growth and
Whoa.
regeneration from stopping
Right.
poaching,
Innit?
right?
Well,
Crazy
that's
if you take
good.
humans out of the element.
Well, that's good, but I also my only disagreement with that is when they put up tickets for those game hunting, those are actual tickets. So they post up a ticket for someone to come and usually
Murder.
kill a very specific animal, usually one that's terrorizing like a village. And it's not like you just go into the wild and hunt something. They're usually
They
hunting
breed
something
animals
with a
to be
purpose.
shot. They'll take like an old giraffe or something, and they'll be like,
could we
right,
change it from hunting
No, it's not.
because
It's just
all
game
over
hunting.
the place? That has vastly different.
So you're talking about
reasons and stuff like that.
about trophy hunting? 'Cause
Yeah.
What I'm saying is
Trophy
like,
hunting. Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
that's way more specific.
I would have said like poaching as a thing would have definitely been a harder hitter.
Well,
but
I think poaching's a different thing because
Poaching's different.
These farms are put the main source of income is people paying to come and shoot one of the animals they bred for that purpose.
Yeah,
And
I don't
think
believe.
it's
Yeah, I don't believe in
fucking
that. No,
cruel.
that's not cool.
It's
That's
fucking
cruel.
cruel. So like you got fucking Trump's dickhead son that'll be like, I want to go and shoot a rhino. And they'd be like, here's his rhino. He lived in a pen all his life. Here you go, fucking shoot it then. And they feel like this immense sense of pride and power because they shot something with a highly powered rifle that's standing there looking at it. And they're like, I took down this beast. He was staring me in the eye. No, you didn't. You fucking asshole. And then they'll take
I
that
would
head
just-
and-
I would put the people who want to shoot those animals to begin with, because then if those people didn't have any need to go and hunt these big game or trophy animals and stuff like that, there wouldn't have any. These people in the villages wouldn't be using that shit.
Ryan says game
Of
hunting is a
course.
necessary thing.
No, but
No.
see the way he
I
phrased
used
it.
the wrong. The
Yeah,
terminology was wrong,
the way
yeah.
he phrased it, game hunting is necessary, but yeah,
Trophy hunting's different.
yeah,
so
trophy
that's what I
hunting
wanted
is
Trophy-
different. We're talking about trophy hunting, David.
So as long as you're
Sorry, David, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
sorry, Leah, as long as you're like fucking, whatever it is you're hunting is for food and you're gonna utilize the fucking meat and pelt, then
yeah,
okay.
that's cool. But just for the fuck of it, nah, fuck off.
Yeah,
I'd rather
fuck
hunt
off.
humans, but yeah,
And so,
yeah.
I'd rather hunt the humans who are doing that.
yeah,
that's what I want to
And-
do.
Yeah,
Sometimes
put their
it's
heads on
Called
the wall.
serial killers.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like they're culling
mine
rats
is-
in Australian. Sorry, go on.
mine is in no way, shape, or form going to hit so politically as strong as that one, but I'm going to go with tech or machinery that just randomly decides that it's not going to work like it did the last time you switched it on.
Okay.
like your internet.
Not my internet,
Temperamental.
but no, not just my internet.
Temperamental
Like, anything. You could have a machine at work and you switch it off at the end of the shift and all's good. You switch it back on the next day and it doesn't fucking work.
I know what that's like. Yeah.
Or your computer works absolutely fine when you're like having a quick gaming session at the night or something, and then you switch it down and you switch it on the next morning, and it doesn't fucking work.
I have a typewriter, so there's no on or off switch. It just works all the time.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
fucking your
sometimes
typewriter
ink
just
ribbon.
randomly decides that it's just going to lock up every time you hit a fucking key.
Sometimes it does lock up. I don't know why, but then eventually it just releases.
Did you press Control Alt Delete?
Right.
There's no control. There's no alt, and delete is just a backspace. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So David,
that shit just deciding that it just doesn't want to fucking work that day. Fucking PMT machinery.
Well, okay. Right off the bat, sorry, Moose. That can happen. Alex, you just got lucky. COVID, yeah, is bad, but
It's manageable.
But
It's a
people
bit of
do
a
need to
cop-out,
die.
though. It's a bit of a cop out.
I agree with that also.
Yeah, I don't like humanity. So I got to go with the trophy hunting. Those people can fuck off and die. Horrible
Fair
deaths.
enough. I'm okay with that. Next time, can we do a golf clap?
What?
Next time, can we do a golf clap? Just
Just a very quiet one.
Well, fucking cheers, son. Cheers, son. One of them.
fucking cheers.
Right, George, it's your turn to choose. Moose, you can go first with your selection.
Okay, I'm going to go with YouTube.
I can't help but feel like this is my fault, by the way. The whole
YouTube
of it. All of it.
is a fucking pain in the ass. Main thing is its algorithm is a fucking cunt. It's fucking copyright protection shit is a load of fucking bollocks. Someone can copyright piece of your own fucking work, and like you go, no, this is my work, and they go, no, they get the pennies for it, not you. Fuck off.
Well, that's because you got to make it an NFT.
Yeah, you have to. No, that's not how that works.
It's not an NFT.
Well, I don't know how it works.
Yeah, but we've talked
But I
about
know
it.
what you, I know what you mean. Yeah,
for-
someone
for
can
an
take your work and
example-
take credit for it and make money off of it. 100%.
For an example, I've got a cover of This Is Halloween on my YouTube.
Which is awesome, by the way.
the-
Check it out.
The backing track was completely made by scratch. I did all the vocals, but no, fucking, it's been copywritten. Said, no, this is our materials. No, it isn't. It's a cover. But I can't do fuck all about it.
So you,
Oh, you're
you
fighting the
released-
Disney
you
Corporation.
released
That's
a-
fine.
you
I know.
released a
It's bullshit. Was that?
you released a cover of This Is Halloween on YouTube.
Mhm.
But This Is Halloween is also it's copywritten, so you can't, even though it's original, you can't, like, they changed the
There's
rules.
nothing wrong with all the other flipping covers that I've done.
I know, but I mean, they changed I know they changed the rules, I think, in the last like year and a half. So it's like, even if you use the
I mean, in the
lyrics-
last year and a half, I've uploaded about 7
I feel
covers,
like-
and it's just
I
that
know.
one that they've got. No, fuck you.
But there's no.
Is it because that's the only Disney
issue
cover?
with that's the issue with YouTube. Is just no consistency, right? So they'll pull some things, and they'll
And it's
But
autonomous
even it
as
being
well.
a Disney
So, like,
cover
even,
is a load of crap, because there's people that do metal covers of Disney songs, and they're absolutely fine.
Yeah,
It's just a broken system, and that, and like I spent 3 hours today trying to set up flipping short videos on our YouTube, and it just wasn't having it for ages. It's just a cut.
yeah, it is. And if you're watching
That's
on YouTube
infuriating.
now, we love you. We love you. You're okay.
We love you to bits.
You're
Just
okay.
pick a better fucking platform, and YouTube, if you're listening, hey, how you doing?
Let us
Give
get
us a-
monetized.
Not.
Yeah. So YouTube, I'm gonna go with this. You've probably just seen. I'll put it on here. This fucker right here, the National Record
yes.
of Achievement. Now, you guys in America,
This
think,
is a
what the fuck
very
is this
British
fuck-
thing.
we don't know what that is.
I thought it was
We
a
don't know
Bible.
what it is. No, it's we were led to believe it was like the Bible. This is
Oh,
a thing that apparently followed you throughout your whole school career. The record.
Oh,
of
your permanent
Achievement.
record.
Permanent record type deal.
No.
This is
If you accidentally farted in an A sharp in music class, you'll get a certificate, and it will come from this fucking thing, and you go, "This is very important." It was not.
everything that you achieved went in this folder, and they were like, "You need to look after this book. Don't ever lose it." And when you move on to next year, make sure you've got it, because if you move schools, make sure you take your ROA with you. All this sort of go to careers, make sure you got your ROA, because without it, you will not get a job. I have never, not once,
Such bullshit.
ever shown my. I don't even have it anymore. I've never shown anybody
never
my
got
ROA.
one.
What I want to know now is this where participation trophies originated from this
Essentially,
book?
in the 90s. Yeah, powerfully.
But this is a huge thing.
I moved to Spain on the last day of year 6. So I didn't get this fucking book. I was on a fucking plane going to fucking Spain. So this book never appeared with me. And like, yeah, I've never needed it. It's bullshit.
My wife's in the chat. She says,
Yep, she's still got hers.
Almost 20 years old.
Has she ever used it though? Has she ever used it for her career or anything?
Not since I've known her.
Do you know
Nobody ever
anyone
has.
do you know anyone that's successful that's actually used anything from that book to
I don't know
further their
anyone
career?
successful who even uses their GCSEs.
In fact, I think if you walked into an interview with your ROA, they'd be like, "This fucking
The fuck
guy
you got that for?
with his ROA."
Get the fuck out.
So what is it? So is that still a practice that's done today?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do because everything's
So
online now, isn't it?
They were
But,
like, "This is some bullshit." Sorry.
Cat says she's never used it.
Okay.
But this is the thing. If you didn't have it when you were supposed to have it, they would bollock the shit out of you. Like they were like, "Where's your ROA? You are gonna fail as a human being." They would put so much pressure on you, and it's just a load of bullshit. It's
It just
that
seems
moment
like,
I
it seems
realized
like that might have been like a way to try and control the way you behave.
Yeah, I was going to say that,
Yeah.
George. Yes, exactly. It was more of a control
Well,
thing.
I
They
feel
wanted
like-
you
Yeah.
to see how obedient you would be if you carried
Yeah.
this thing with you for the rest of your life.
Well,
I think
it didn't do this behaving thing didn't do much for us special kids who sat in the corner chewing on Lego bricks.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Is that
have
how you
Legos?
broke your teeth?
No, that was chewing on my own knee.
Jesus.
Oh, okay, David.
What?
What have you got?
What have you got, David?
Oh, Alex. Yeah, you.
Alex.
I thought that just Alex. Because he disagreed with something I like. I don't like Arthur. What was it? No, not Arthur. What was
Arthur. What else was there? There's a bunch of stuff.
It literally happened 5 minutes ago.
You only named one. That's a bunch of stuff.
That's all I call him.
You know, all
I've
those
given David-
things
You know, all
you
those other
did at
things that happened
time at
there.
the place.
So
the giraffe
George,
is-
you've got like a difficult decision.
So let's see here. I have YouTube. I have
ROA.
the ROA, and then I have Alex.
Alex.
Let's throw in Alex holding a picture of his ROA.
It almost would be hilarious, like comical, if we threw Alex onto the island. Almost.
Yeah, he's not here for the next 3 weeks.
Just me holding a picture of myself, like
This is a mutiny.
Dude,
Right,
this is a perfect opportunity for you to have a couple of weeks off.
Right, Alex?
oh,
Actually,
Oh.
for your mutiny here, I'll give you this. Have fun on the island, kid.
I'll give you a good raking.
All right. From all those things, I think the one that definitely I would put on the island would have to be the ROA because that's the most ridiculous one.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm sorry.
I'll give it. I'll give it.
Thank
It's the most
you. I
ridiculous.
really wanted that to go in because it's given us definitely emotional and mental fucking strain for a long time in our lives.
For absolutely no reason. For something
No
that is like
reason
not
either.
even will not affect your daily life as an adult.
And as a book, as a thing,
All they did was
exists,
yeah.
it's a nice book. So I dread to think how many millions they wasted making these things.
Yeah.
Right?
So they invested all this money on something that only caused like emotional distress in children.
Anxiety, fucking like, oh my god.
Where's my ROA? I need my
I gotta be a good person. I gotta be a good person.
Thank you, George. Okay, and now we're down to David. Who's choosing? No, Moose. Moose, you're down. To
Yes,
choose.
it's me choosing.
Choose. The thing I want to throw into Butt-Chug Island for the final time is Kinder Egg toys. These
Ooh,
fucking
okay.
thing. Okay, we all loved Kinder Eggs as a kid. They are amazing. And
they have them now? Long ago?
Kinder eggs are those little chocolate eggs that you're not allowed in America because they have fun shit inside them.
No, we have those here.
I thought you weren't allowed them due to
No,
because
we get
they
them.
shipped with pieces of plastic inside the
No,
food.
no, we get them here. We get them here. We
It's
didn't
a
have
German
them.
chocolate with
Okay.
toys inside it.
That's why I was asking. He said you've enjoyed them as a kid. We've only had them, I think, for think like 10 years. I think.
Okay, so
10 years plus?
there's no nostalgic value to this, then that's quite kind of cool.
No.
So Timmy loves these things, but the amount of cheap plastic shit he's got in his drawers
Garbage.
that just breaks, and you have to spend like half an hour trying to work out how to put it to fucking together. It's just there was one cool bit where they were doing these like with a DC, there were DC characters that you just carry around and you can collect them all. That was quite cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But the things you put together and they're really fiddly, you put them together, and then they just do.
They're just crap.
Nothing.
They just
they are.
exist.
They're bullshit toys.
So that's what I want to throw. That's my
bullshit toys.
Well, like my daughter absolutely fucking loves them at the moment. They're like her little treat for being a good girl. So I don't know. Let's see what else we got on the list, boys.
David, one last thing.
I was going to throw in Putin.
But I'm going to throw in Alex.
Yeah.
you tried that once
You
already,
can't
mate.
do that,
Didn't
dude.
fucking work, all right?
Just wait till next time, Alex. Got you, motherfucker. They're going on that island one way or another.
I think he's in need a bigger gun. So
Barney, can we borrow your gun, please?
yeah, we need Barney.
No, Barney is lucky that he's fucking there. He can sit the fuck down.
He is.
Me and Barney.
I think Alex is gonna have to talk to Barney and see how he can get the fuck off the island once we put him there.
Yeah, don't.
Alex is gonna be Barney's bitch. Alex is gonna be Barney's bitch. He's like, it's my island, Alex.
Barney's all like, "Here, grab my pocket.
I'm gonna come back and be like, Barney says you're all dicks.
I live with the arsehole. I concur.
Okay, so we've
All right,
got
David,
Kinder
so you-
Toys, Vladimir
David
Putin,
said
and
I'm throwing in Putin.
Okay, I'm gonna throw in another movie. I'm
Okay.
throwing in The Last Airbender.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Right, that's next week's fucking list fucked for me. Right. Okay.
I figured I'd make it difficult for Moose.
The Last Airbender can suck all of the penises, all of them, all of the lucky penises that fucking film can go fucking suck.
That fell off the Delta flight.
It's straight. It fucking is the Delta flight. Have you two seen it?
no.
I paid extra money for it.
Didn't you go midnight showing, George, for that movie?
I went to the midnight showing. I paid for four people, and we also did the 3D. We did 3D. So I paid extra for 3D.
Just so you could see that stone fucking go past.
Oh yeah,
at
you
half
should.
a mile an hour.
You cannot imagine my fury when I was fucking done with the movie. I was so fucking pissed. So pissed.
No one was
I liked
from the right
Avatar.
fucking.
No, the series
brilliant.
are great. The series is good. The
M. Night
comics are
Shyamalan
amazing.
Ding Dong's fucking reference. No. Bad film. Bad film.
Ryan agrees with you there, George. He says, Airbender, get it in there. Get it in. Get it in.
Yeah. That shit is getting yeeted in as slow as an earthbender can fucking send it.
Danielle
hopefully
Smith
by
on-
next week, it will actually be on the island.
Does that mean anything from NGO?
I have no idea. I've been looking at that
Is it
for
the
last
last word?
5
There's
minutes.
a
I
last
have
name.
no idea. So
Danielle.
Danielle, if you're still there, please what?
I think maybe the child got a hold of it.
Just headbutting the fucking keyboard.
Yeah.
By the way, that was probably the best edition of Butt-Chug Island. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, what about we gonna take any something from the viewers to throw on the
We
island?
can do.
Ryan, you have 4 seconds to throw something you want into the island.
He voted YouTube because he says Rumble's better. Maybe we should look at Rumble.
What the fuck is
What
Rumble?
is Rumble?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Apparently, it's
Ryan, are we missing out?
Is that
Yeah.
like Grinder but like YouTube?
Definitely, yeah, it's definitely in that avenue. It's Ryan. Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay, so my wife's watching. Ryan's watching. Why don't you guys head off with some something you want to throw in the island?
Yeah.
We'll discuss which one's which.
And Danielle, throw something in there.
Yeah, Danielle, stop talking gibberish and give us something to go in the island, please.
It's coded
Right.
messages.
While you guys deliberate that, it's time for
The weekly Quizzical quiz that happens weekly, happening this week and every other.
Patent pending.
That's my favorite part of the end. And every other.
And
then it's
every
like,
other. So, this week I happened to arrive on a little known website called Metacritic. I don't know if you know about
What
it.
is that?
Metacritic is a critic website that's a little bit meta. No,
Oh, you don't say.
no, it's the same as like Rotten Tomatoes and all that kind of stuff. They
But on the metaverse.
Yeah, but Rotten Tomatoes can suck.
No,
my
they review shit and stuff like that. So basically, I just jumped into the top 100 games of all time.
Ooh, okay.
And I picked.
Sorry.
I was like,
picked,
that was it?
A list of games, and what basically is, I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you two games, and you have to pick which one they voted higher.
Okay.
Out of 100, the actual score doesn't matter. You just need to go like, these two games.
Is this like a new adaptation of Higher or Lower?
No, because it doesn't continue. It's literally just between those two. Which one do you think is higher? I've tried really hard to make it as difficult as possible. And there's only 10, so this shouldn't take too long. But also, we could probably stretch it out by talking about the games and fucking reminiscing and all that fun. Right, first one. Super Mario.
Oh, great. Off to a
Super
bad
Mario
start.
Galaxy or Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2, way higher.
No
No,
way.
I think this is a red herring. I think it's.
I
not
don't
red
think
herring.
so. All right. So look, for Super Mario, the content comes out almost every like 2 or 3 years, and there was such a big gap in between, and Red Dead was such a loved game.
Yeah,
It still is,
People
dude.
are calling for it.
It still
I'm
is.
not denying that. I'm not
Has to
denying
be
that at
Red
all.
Dead.
I'm not denying that, but
then at the same time, Super Mario Galaxy
Mario
is like
rates high.
one of like
It does hit it.
staples of the
Yeah,
fucking.
but it hits it. Yeah, Super Mario hits a bigger fan base, I guess, because it's like all ages.
Mm.
But I still think Red Dead.
okay.
Red,
I'll go with
Red
consensus.
Dead
I'll go
Redemption
Red
2.
Dead.
Okay. Is that a unanimous decision, my friends?
No, but I'll go with them.
So unanimous. Then, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's find out if you guys were right. Oh, you guys were wrong.
You guys shitting me, dude?
I want
Yeah,
to change my answer.
fucking-
But
What's the difference?
I can't remember off the top of my head. It's like most of these are usually one or two positions between each other. But
I
yeah,
almost
Super
find that
Mario
so
Galaxy
hard
is
to
voted
believe,
better
right?
than Red Dead Redemption 2, which is
They
it
always
fucking
rate
shocked
really
me.
But
high.
better or people wanted to play or people played it more.
No, that's they rated it that Mario Galaxy was better.
Was
They
better.
gave it a higher.
Wow,
they gave
dude.
it a higher rating.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's
It is
fucked up.
interesting.
Now,
It's an older game as well. A lot older game.
Yeah.
now, GTA 5
Uh-huh.
or Ocarina of Time.
Considering what we just went through, I got to go with Ocarina of Time.
Okay, that's fair.
I do have to also agree
But
with
like,
David
think of the
because
pedigree that GTA has had. Like it came up a couple of weeks ago when 6 was announced.
yeah.
Like, freaking Zelda
But I
games
mean,
come out
also
every
look at
2
Ocarina
years.
of Time is still talked about, and that game's like, how old is that game? Old as
Fucking like
fuck.
20 years, dude.
Like 12
I mean,
years or some shit.
I mean, like freaking like San Andreas is still being talked about, but like, look, Miss Whiteley's like GTA.
5.
And like it's almost 10 years.
I took the initiative on the first
top
one.
of the
Although I
flipping-
leave this up to you two.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Red Dead Redemption also, but I think I got to go with Ocarina of Time, dude, because that's
I
like
agree with David. I agree with David.
I think Ocarina is definitely bigger, but I mean,
It's
gotta be-
bigger than one of the biggest selling and profitable games of all time.
it
That is
was.
very
Didn't
true,
they? Didn't
though.
they make a fucking like a
they
limited
make
like
like
a
a
special
billion.
edition?
I think he was saying like they
They
make
made
like
several.
what?
I feel like Moose is trying to help us here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to help us
The
here for
biggest
sure.
selling.
Could I be?
Maybe.
Should we stick
Or am
back
I
on
just
David?
playing? Right.
Well, he does make a good point though that they make millions and millions of dollars weekly.
But so does Call of Duty. That's dog shit.
But we're not talking.
Hindsight's
You're talking
2020.
about
I
what's
should have put
you're
Call
talking
of
about what's
Duty and
better, right?
FIFA on here.
You're talking about what's better, like what made more, or what the better game is.
Yeah, it's that. It's
I think
like what the
Ocarina
better
of
game
Time.
is.
I think it's got to be Ocarina of Time. It's such a well-loved game.
Okay, we're
Let's see
going
what
there.
it is.
So, okay.
Yes!
Hey!
Yeah,
Yeah, Ocarina of Time.
How do you not know the sounds, David?
I just got scared. I was like,
This
is
is
that?
week 2 of
That's a
me
good
using
sound.
them.
Don't remember.
It's a delightful
Right.
sound. How could that
Now
be
we're going
good?
to go for 2 older games.
Okay.
Turn of the century games, even.
Oh wow!
Metroid Prime
Oh wow, that's old.
or Perfect Dark.
Oh man, I fucking loved Perfect Dark.
Was that for the Nintendo?
Damn.
Yeah, it was for
Nintendo.
64.
They're
It was a
both for Nintendo.
badass fucking
Those are
game, dude.
both
Both for
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
I loved the laptop
Perfect
gun,
Dark-
and you could just like throw it on the
Perfect
wall,
Dark
be a
was,
turret.
N64. Metroid Prime was one of the release titles with the GameCube.
Shit, man, Perfect
They made
Dark.
loads of
was
spin-offs
the
from
best,
Perfect
man.
Dark, didn't they? They did loads of different spin-offs of it.
Did they?
There's also a
Two.
movie, I think.
Metroid Prime is still a series that's happening to this day.
Shit. Well, fuck. I got to go with what you guys think. What do you guys think? I don't know.
They're not
I'm gonna
making.
go
They're not making Perfect Dark games anymore.
Well, yeah.
Metroid. No, they're not making Metroid games either, have they? There's
Yes,
a lot
they
of
are.
controversy
Yes,
there.
they are. Yes,
Are they?
They're still
Oh,
making
yeah.
Metroid games.
Oh yeah.
I thought there was a delay, a massive, like, years-long delay for the new one.
The last
Am I wrong?
Metroid came out a year and a half ago.
Yeah, they're
Oh, did
they're
it?
still
Okay,
making
maybe I
Metroid
got it
games.
wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Metroid's got a huge following as well, though, but it doesn't really matter about that, does it? Because obviously GTA would have won last
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is difficult, Moose.
I honestly
Yeah,
don't think a lot
that
of people
was the
played
point.
Perfect Dark, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Like when I was a kid growing up, I was really the only one who had Perfect Dark, and nobody else ever really played it.
That's fair.
So it's almost like a Conker's Bad Fur Day. No one knows who the fuck
No.
that game is.
I know that.
Do
I
you
know
wanna
that
bet?
game. I've never
Do you
played
want
it
to
though.
bet?
You honestly,
Conker's
George,
Bad
it's the
Fur
best
Day's fucking
fucking game.
amazing.
It's the
I'm
best.
just saying. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying
I
know the
am
game.
the
I just
great
never-
mighty Pooh.
I know that scene too. I've seen that scene.
I'm going to
several
destroy your
times.
soul, by the way, there,
Videos.
Dave. Conker doesn't even appear in the top 100.
No, it's definitely not in there.
I know, right? There,
Right.
Conker.
There it is, Ryan.
There you go,
Right.
Ryan.
That's
I think
heartbreaking.
Metroid is massive.
I'm gonna go
People
with
love
Metroid, yeah.
I think Metroid too. As much as I love Perfect Dark,
Yeah,
it's an obscure
This was a
game. It's a
tough
bit like
one.
Alone in the Dark. It's like one of those things where
Yeah.
that existed at one time and it's really good, but now it's gone.
Yeah.
It was badass. It was badass.
Well,
game.
they remade it for the 360, and it was shit.
Oh.
Right. So you're going with Metroid Prime?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I should have stuck to my guns, man. My
Perfect
laptop
Dark,
gun.
man.
God damn it.
Perfect Dark.
That's a hard
compared
choice, though.
to Metroid
That was a
Prime is
hard
almost
choice.
5 slots above it. That's
Wow.
one that I remembered because I had to scroll for something that would be good against
5 slots above it?
it. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Over Metroid?
And Metroid Prime is a good fucking game.
Yeah.
Well, flick me in the balls and call me a slag. I thought that was
All right.
around. Okay.
We're doing horrible with this game right now.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Right. Halo, original, Combat Evolved, versus Half-Life 2.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
fuck, dude.
Halo.
I think
straight up
Halo.
Yeah, Halo
Yeah.
was like revolutionary. Absolutely revolutionary. Half-Life
But
was
then
great.
Half-Life was
See,
gigantic.
I'm
It introduced
with
a whole different.
I'm with
uh,
what fucking Dave's feeling right now.
Half-Life
Yeah.
and Quake were
'Cause Half-Life-
fantastic, right?
yeah, but
Half-Life
Half-Life
2
introduced a whole
so
new
big
system.
that like 25 years later or something stupid like that,
Yeah,
people are still begging for a third.
yeah. That's actually really tough.
Shit.
They having to wait an actual Half-Life for it to come out. But
The
Halo
best we got was fucking Alex, and not you. Never mind.
you
Those
talking about
are-
Alex the Kid? Bleep, bleep, bleep.
No, Half-Life Alex. It was a
All right,
VR game that came
I'm gonna
out.
go.
like
I'm gonna
2
go
years ago.
Half-Life. I feel like Alex is gonna go Halo. David, you're gonna have to be the deciding factor.
Half-Life.
Okay, that's a very fair way of doing it, George. You're fucking wrong, but it's very massively.
It was Halo.
Massively.
It was Halo. Only by like a point.
It wasn't
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be
It was
by
Halo.
much.
Oh, is it?
Right. I'm going to throw you two now that are powerfully different genres, just to see how your brain works.
Okay.
Tekken 3
Ooh, I love Tekken 3.
or Skyrim?
Fuck is Skyrim?
Fuck off.
Elder Scrolls.
How do you not know what fucking Skyrim is?
Do you know
played
you're
it.
talking to David, right? He doesn't play those kinds of games.
It's like a,
I
it's
don't
like
know
an
those
RPG,
kind of
but-
games, but I still know the fucking
Skyrim is
dynasty that is fucking Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls is like it's a first person RPG, and Skyrim is like one of the
No,
biggest,
it's-
if not
it's-
the
you
biggest.
can play it in
Is it the
third.
biggest?
Skyrim is the big like Skyrim has been remade so many times that you could probably play it on your microwave
Yeah,
because it's been ported to everything else.
everything. Yeah,
Ryan says he's never played Skyrim. I haven't either. I've never
Yeah,
played that
same
whole
thing.
Fallout. They're
I
the two
played
games
it.
I've-
It's not my style of
it, but
game.
I never beaten the game.
But
But I
like,
played it.
just think how big World of Warcraft is, and it's like
It's like that.
you're already
Yeah.
in that genre.
Whatever George says, I'll
Right?
go with him. I don't know.
Man,
I'm
you
following
said
George.
Tekken 3.
Tekken 3.
I'm
Tekken 3
gonna have to go
Tekken's-
with Sky. I'm gonna have to go with Skyrim on this, just because it's just it hits a wider fan base. I'm sorry,
Mm.
it's a wider
Alex?
fan base. I love Tekken 3 to death. That's the one.
Tekken 3,
That's when
Tekken.
Tekken 3
I
was
was just-
amazing. That's when they introduced Ogre and they had Gon and they had the Doctor. Like, what's
Bob.
up, man?
I used to read the PlayStation magazine religiously when I was a kid, right? And
I
I,
miss
remember
those.
that the Tekken games always used to score high, 90% something all the time. But Skyrim, like George says, got such a huge fan base. I think we've got to choose that.
I will let you know beforehand. Every single one of these games is 95 or higher.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You've been picking nothing but bangers, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why these choices are so fucking hard.
That's
Yeah.
why we're fucking losing. Yeah.
Okay. So I would say, like, you know, maybe Skyrim gets 98% and Tekken gets 95.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
kind of
so
where I'm looking at.
it's a unanimous Skyrim then.
Yes,
Yeah, because David doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about.
yeah. David
Okay.
doesn't know.
Oh
No
my God.
fucking way. Are you telling me
Yeah.
Tekken 3?
Tekken 3
Damn.
is a
There's
higher
no
quality
fucking way.
game than Skyrim, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, what the
Interesting.
fuck?
Not
In
interesting.
what
Infuriating,
universe?
actually.
In this
Oh, yeah.
metaverse that he found this fucking list in. This is bullshit,
right?
I
dude.
call bullshit on that.
Fuck this
no
list.
Tekken 3 came out in what, 1998, 99?
Something like that.
98.
Like,
Yeah.
and you're telling me it has numbers bigger than Skyrim today? There's no fucking way.
Well, it's just what it's
You can
reviewed
play a
as, man.
retro game though and still compare it to today's games.
Yeah. I mean, come on, like we had Ocarina of Time versus GTA before.
I
Like,
know we did, but I'm just saying. But the
and we're gonna
I don't
have another one. This next one is an older game versus a newer game.
What you
We
got?
got Metal Gear Solid
how dare
versus
you?
Metal Gear Solid 2,
Oh, for
Sons
fuck's
of
sake.
Liberty.
Fuck, man. Come
Oh,
on.
Metal Gear Solid
dude.
1, I reckon that game
One's
was
probably gonna kill it for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
2 did
I
not
th-
do well two didn't do well in America because
Doesn't matter if it did well or not, does it? Because it's just
That's
how the
very
review
true.
goes.
God damn it!
Gotta go with
I hate
two,
this
man.
game. It's fucking
Yeah.
me up.
Ryan says
You know
Metal Gear Solid 2 is way better. I agree with Ryan in a way that it was more playable, but at the time, Metal Gear Solid 1 was groundbreaking.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was
I never really
groundbreaking.
got to beat fucking Snake Eater, and it still haunts me to this day.
Oh, I completely. It's one of the first games like I properly.
It's very
completed.
challenging.
Yeah.
I got trapped underneath a bungalow surrounded by Russians, and I was forced to eat rats, and I poisoned myself and then died, and that was it. That's all I remember.
You have to.
Ryan
just keep
throws in
pushing it.
again. Although 3 is better than both. Sorry,
Damn.
Ryan, but there's not on the fucking list. It's not what we're asking about, is it?
that revolver ocelot. Snake.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I do know is that like Metal Gear Solid 2 didn't do as well in America because of the protagonist was
Raiden. Russian.
Raiden. and
Right.
his character was built off of like a very like a pretty boy look, which does well in Japan.
Yeah.
Doesn't do well in America. So in Japan,
His name was Snake Plissken. They stole it from us.
No. I'm talking about Raiden. Raiden was the main character for 2.
Oh.
Was.
And so, yeah.
So, boys. Hang on.
it-
1 second. Ryan just come up and said, David brought up Snake Eater. Yeah, he was just saying that he hasn't finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it haunts me to this day. I gotta.
It's how conversations
Okay,
work.
so
mate.
if we're just talking about which one was better, I think probably 2 would have to be better then.
Yeah, I think too.
Okay. Al?
I love 1 way more.
Okay.
It's not even comparable.
I don't think they're going to do it. I'll go
Are we
with
going with
consensus.
2, lads?
Yep, we'll go for 2, but I think it's 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, well done, lads. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Don't listen to anything I
Yeah.
say.
Somehow.
This
Metal
game
Gear
is
Solid-
this game is fucking me up because I'm trying to think of like which game is actually like a fun game, but it's like it's just like which one it just did better.
I gotta
like,
say, when I first saw the graphics, it was like a generation up, wasn't it? PlayStation 2.
oh hell yeah, yeah.
And when I saw those graphics and the way they moved for the first time in that trailer, I was like, the future is here.
The future is now.
It's funny how when we look back at stuff like that, like we see things being so crystal clear. But then when we look back at it, we're like, oh, that's not, it's still blocking. Like, was I hallucinating? You know, like we didn't have
definitely were
anything else to
hallucinating.
compare it to. You know?
Hey, come on.
The naked somersaults.
Yeah. But look, you can't say like, oh, it's so blocky, blah, 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 blah. Everyone got a hard on for fucking Tomb Raider 1. Like, look, come on.
Right? Triangle tits.
Yep.
Triangle tits. Egyptian tits. Right.
They made some good bad guys in that film. The ninja was just fucking amazing. What a bad guy.
The Cyber Ninja is
Good old
by far
Fox.
one of the best villains in that whole franchise.
I am Deep Throat. Ooh. Right. A random game that I have never heard of in my entire life called Tetris Effect or Red Dead Redemption 1.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Tetris Effect?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I've heard of
No
Tetris.
fucking clue.
I've heard of Tetris. I don't know that version
Yeah.
of it.
How can Tetris be different?
Tetris
Yeah.
is Tetris
Hey,
is it's
Tet-
worldwide.
Tetris had a fucking battle royale
Yeah.
for a while last year.
Tetris is worldwide and is highly competitive.
Yeah,
there's
highly
a
world
Tetris.
championship. Red
Championships,
Dead
isn't there?
Redemption 1.
We
Not
have.
even that.
I'm also. I
Not
think I might have
even
to go
that.
Tetris to be honest.
A cross-platform flipping thing that, like, a series that no one's ever even heard of, because there was actually more like words after effect. It was like Tetris Effect colon.
And the Quantum of Solace.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But I'm just thinking about how many people play it.
When I was a kid, we had this little. It was like a knockoff of Tetris. It's one of those, the grey screen with the black fucking effects from the 90s. We could play it. Right, it was like a Tetris game, and it went around the whole family. We'd all try and beat each other's scores, and we'd pass, give it a go. I'll beat your score, and we would play it until we beat each other's scores. It was actually quite a nice memory from when I was younger. So we can shit on Tetris, but it's kind of
it's highly competitive. Yeah, for sure it is. Yeah, I mean, look at Pierce on our other show was like he's grandmaster level good at Tetris.
Yeah. He's got like videos of him fucking playing Tetris, and he has to have the camera on his fucking hand to show how quick he's fucking moving.
Yeah, like, it's insane.
Yep. So are we seriously going Tetris over Red Dead?
Yeah.
Wow.
I kind of want to go Red Dead over Tetris.
You're losing 2-1, my friend.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't really care. I'll let you guys pick. I'm just saying Tetris because just based off of the competitive standpoint.
Yep, it's too late now. Just remember, David said Red Dead.
All right.
Yeah, we did it, George.
Fuck you, David.
You don't know shit, boy.
James Marston.
Shit.
Oh, John Marston. That was the name. John Marston.
James Marston. Oh, his younger brother.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What the fuck is going on here? What the
Fuck if I know.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you? Right. The first Last of Us.
you?
Sorry? What?
The first Last of Us
Oh, okay.
or Halo 2?
Oh, The Last of Us was
God
like
damn it.
the first one was like groundbreaking again. It's one of those things that people just didn't shut the fuck up. I was an Xbox guy and he's like, oh my God, have you played Last of Us? No, I haven't got a PlayStation. Oh, you really need to play Last of Us? Oh, well, I can't because
George,
I've
remember
got a
how-
fucking Xbox.
Because I got an inferior
Remember
console.
how long it took me to beat The Last of Us because I put it on hard?
David has this annoying habit of playing any game he gets first
I
time
don't give a shit.
on the hardest
Hard as it will
difficulty.
fucking get.
David's like, you know what? I don't play games. Let's go hardest difficulty.
Let's make my life a
But you know what? I end up beating them.
Yeah, he
Eventually.
does. Eventually.
Actually,
He just beat The Last of Us 2 days ago.
I think it took me about like 2 to 3 weeks.
that's not bad.
I don't have enough time to grind it out. I like to get the reason that I like to play. I always go for normal because I want to enjoy the game, and even then,
The
it can
story.
quite-
I love
And
Yeah, I always go
Last of
normal
Us
first,
story is
and then the next
story.
one is when I crank it up.
I go hard right off the bat, dude. I'm fucking like, oh my God, I gotta conserve my ammo. I
You're
gotta
also
think of
kind
this.
of doing
that.
yourself a little bit of a disservice because in that game they had like that detective mode, and you don't get that in the most difficult mode.
I still beat it. Didn't need the
I'm just
detective
saying,
mode.
though,
I could hear that
that's a-
shit.
But that's a game mechanic that you kind of cheated yourself out from. You know?
But Halo 2,
Halo 2.
that was
fuck.
that again.
I'm gonna go Last of Us, dude. I'm going Last of Us.
I think we need to go Last of Us.
Halo
Halo
2
2 was amazing.
It was
I've said it
so
before.
big.
I used to grab a few beers with my mates, box each. I'd go around his house and we'd sit there and we'd co-op that shit all fucking night. And we'd play the game too.
Yeah, it was the entire Halo series was basically just you get your boys round and you just shoot the shit out of each other with fucking.
That
rocket
was better than
launchers
going
all night.
online. I love that. Because it was not like a normal shooter where you could just like run around emptying mags and not die. You have to work together. You have to like put cover and fire down while one moves and that sort of shit. And I love that. That is a game where you crank up the difficulty, David, where you're like, yeah, we can do this. Yeah.
Me and my friends would play Conquer's Bad Fur Day, and we would put the bot on Einstein mode, and it was the hardest fucking thing ever, dude, because the bot would always get the fucking samurai sword, so they would never show up on the radar, and you could not hear their footsteps.
Nice.
It was like a little teddy bear chasing you. I don't know if you guys ever played Conquer's Bad Fur Day, but yeah.
I'm gonna go The Last of Us though, because it was such a sensation when it was released.
Okay,
David,
so
nice.
it's
Last of Us.
This is way off character, but I'm gonna go Halo.
okay.
But 2-1.
Just remember what George said. George said Halo. Halo 2 is a higher rated game than Last of Us.
Shit.
I don't know. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
No, neither do I. I saw it and I was like, what?
Don't
No.
agree with it.
I remember the
But I'm
meme
just thinking
machine
of
with
the
Adam
sensation.
Sandler. Remember that meme machine with Adam Sandler, and he goes into like
Yeah.
the guards telling you, "Oh shit, Halo 2's that? I didn't realize it was that." I sure remember that.
Right. This second one. This next one is second to last. I'm going to give you what the games are. And then I'm going to quickly run away and go to the toilet so you guys can discuss between yourselves. And when I get back, we can you can just throw me what you've got. I'm sure what you guys will come up with will be like, right.
Just get a catheter.
I would, but I'm a bit busy. Right. God of War PS4.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So that's the
new one, the new one, yeah,
the newest one.
Yeah.
Or a random game on the Nintendo Wii called The World of Goo.
Fuck is
Oh,
that?
I know that game. I know that game.
I don't know that game at all.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Blob.
So you guys discuss the what the fuck did I just throw you guys? And
Go take your Wii, and then we'll see you in a minute. All right.
Honestly, dude, I'm just gonna go God of War. Man. I
Hold
don't
on.
even know what the fuck World of Goo
Hold on.
is.
I have to look it up because I need something.
We should do something. We should end the show or something. Just like change everything around so when he gets back, he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" What
Sucker, kick us all
All
out.
right,
And
so
he's
the
back.
World
He's like,
of
oh, okay.
Goo-
What do you
The World of Goo is a puzzle video game developed and published by independent game developer 2D Boy. The game was released on Microsoft Windows and Wii platforms on October 13, 2008, with releases on Nintendo Switch, Mac OS X, Linux, and various mobile devices in subsequent years. So let's see. Google Play has it at a 4.6. Apple Store has it at a 4.3. GameStop has it as a 5 out of 5. So it's up there.
That's what? A 5 out of 5 at a GameStop?
Yeah.
I wonder how much that sells for. Like fucking same retail price? Or they go,
Dude,
sorry.
this game is old too. This game is 14 years old.
Yeah, but I
You're
mean,
14 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it, Ash.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That was really quick, man. Would you pee onto Barney?
That door is my ensuite.
Okay.
So would you stand at the edge of the bed and just pee from there, from the toilet? Like, bleep?
he just
Nah, small
unzipped
penis,
and
it
then emptied
happens
the
quicker.
bag.
All right.
Small pe-
I think
Okay.
based on that information alone.
What information did you get?
that was highly rated. The goo game.
Yeah, the world of goo.
You guys Googled it? You cheated.
George did.
I didn't know anything. I know zero about it.
Yeah,
Zero.
neither did I. I didn't even look it up after I saw it. I
I've
was
never even fucking heard of it,
I
dude.
mean, even just looking at the ratings, though, that's still not going to help me
Oh, excuse me.
because the only thing I have to go off of is God of War, which I did play.
I gotta go God of War.
love
I think God of War.
I'm
think God of
so annoyed at the fact that fucking God of War Ragnarok is PS5 exclusive. But that's a
It's not. Yeah, but you knew that was going to happen, though.
It's
At
gonna
least
start
at
I
launch.
know,
happening.
but a
And
load
you
of
need
other
to prepare
stuff
for that
that had
shit.
a,
I mean,
a lower
at least
turn
at
down
launch,
before.
though, they're gonna leave it in exclusive and then fucking just wait like a year or two,
Right.
and then they're like, all right, everyone can play now.
We need to make a decision because we're running short on time, guys. I'm going to say God of War.
I'm
with David.
gonna go God of War.
Yeah,
even
and
after-
that's unanimous.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, World of Goo.
The goo in the face, neck and chest.
I'm in the goo.
No. Right,
It's in
your
my
last
hair.
one.
It's in my hair.
Your last one. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2
Oh, you bastard!
or Breath of the Wild?
Shit.
Oh, you fuck.
This show's never gonna end with these fucking questions, bro.
No, that's the last one.
No, I'm sorry, but Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is far superior to almost any game that goes against it. It's one of the best games ever made on any console.
I don't think you
Ever.
understand how big Breath of the Wild is.
It was huge too, man. Fuck. God damn it.
Yeah, but I mean, the
And also
playlist
not
alone,
just-
you can play
and
that. Tony
also
Hawk.
just not huge here, also big in other countries
Mhm.
where people
Fuck
would
the
take
other
days off of work.
countries.
People would take days off of work.
I
They had
met
to
my
implement laws for stuff
They
like
did.
this.
They
my
definitely
friend
did.
Lynn was just like hooked on that shit. Like
This
you
is
couldn't
a
get her out of the
fucking
house.
big
Kind
game.
of, she was
Is that
just
a Zelda game, Breath of the Wild?
Yeah. It was
I'm
the
not-
most recent one, that the full worlds
Yeah,
discovery one.
you know what, man? I grew up playing Tony Hawk, but for my friend Lynn, I got to go with the Breath of the Wild.
Okay, we got one for Breath.
I've got to stick with Tony Hawk. If I don't, I feel like I'm losing my youth if I
Okay.
say anything else.
I know, right?
George,
That
it's on you,
soundtrack.
my friend.
That fucking soundtrack. Oh,
Yeah, I picked Tony Hawk just for the soundtrack.
Okay. Are we all
Sorry,
ready
David.
for the final buzzer?
Yep.
God, I wish I had a fucking snare drum button, but I don't.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you, Tony Hawk, for the win. America for the win.
I feel like Stan Marsh, you know, when he jacks off, then he goes everywhere on the screen.
Just spooky go. So, calculating all of your guys' score.
like 1 point.
Yeah.
Died. That was a hard game, though. I enjoyed it, though. I enjoyed talking
That
about
was
it.
that was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. for
Yes,
sure.
absolutely.
But yeah, well done, Moose, again. Yeah, again, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Right,
You know, I
we
do what I do.
you do, and you do it well. All up in the goo. All up in the goo.
All up
but
in the
this,
goo.
this all good for things must come to an end, and we come to the end of it. But what I'll do is, I want to play this little minimation that Moose has made from last week's
Ooh,
episode. Check this out, guys.
This
Here,
is mine.
Did they bite you? What does this got to do with anything?
a staple remover that you see in an office.
Remover.
And the reason being is I have never fucking used this one other than to sit there talking to it like it's a puppet.
Yeah.
I can't think of ever seen anyone ever actually using it. I usually just peel the staple off. Done.
I've used it once, and then like I figured out it's just as easy to use my fingernail.
Yeah, it's pointless. It's literally the most pointless thing ever in an office. It makes me have violent thoughts because I'm like, I wonder if this was just to attack people. It just sets my imagination.
It looks so aggressive too.
I wonder if I could circumcise myself with this thing.
What you should do is you should try and make a challenge next week. Who can make the most aggressive animal?
We did not make the most aggressive animal. We didn't do that.
Make the most aggressive animal.
Oh well.
That was fun. I like that a lot.
Oh my god, I was just dying the whole time. It's funny.
And then finally, before we get over it, I want to show you guys a clip that I put together from the episode of USUK we released today with Adam and the Metal Hawks. If you're aware of TikTok and you follow TikTok, you will know who these guys are because Adam has been dubbed as the new Jack Black, even acknowledged by Jack Black himself.
I feel sorry for Jack Black, to be honest. Yeah, nah, mate, we'll trade you in for a younger model.
Oh, no, this guy is amazing, and you should definitely check out Adam and the Metal Hawks on YouTube, TikTok, and stuff because they're nice guys. They're really nice guys. They're young metalheads. Want to go out there and make rock music, and the interview is actually really, really nice. So here's a little clip that I put together. It's Adam as a girlian. Like that's just so rock and roll. I love it.
There's only 3 people here. That's because we have a new member that we'd like to introduce right now. Live on the air.
So, like, I heard, like, Run the Jewels a few years back. I was like, oh, my God, I found something new, Mike. And I told Alex, he's like, yeah, man, that's, like, 12 years old at this point. What the fuck are you doing? So when you guys, like, penetrated me, I was like, oh, shit, something fucking new. Where does the sound come from? Is it classically?
Who inspires you to get up and do this? Is it somebody you want to be like? Is there a family member you want to make proud? Or is there a girl? I don't know. Who is it that drives you?
Oh, there's a few girls. No.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, to answer your question, though, I mean, obviously my family is very supportive of what we do. All the families are very supportive. So, we do it for them. We do it for ourselves because we love the music. We've been obsessed with it our whole lives. And we do it for the fans because,
So there we go. There's a little bit of a clip.
That's awesome. Yeah,
they've really definitely checked
the fact that they chose fucking USUK to be like, hey, this is our new dude. That's just dope.
Yeah, and I was like, I said to Tom, I was like, is it really disrespectful that I've cut out that they've actually introduced that guy on the guy? And I was like, no, because it's a cliffhanger, But yeah, really nice guys, really nice guys.
So make sure you check it was in background.
I know, yeah, it was. But
they actually commented on that being shared earlier, saying absolutely loved being on the show, can't wait to come back. And I was like, well, you're more than welcome anytime to arrive on the weekly live show.
Yeah, right. Have fun with us.
Cool. Well, this is the thing.
We'll destroy your reputation. Bring it on.
And you know what? I am hungry for USUK to get more exposure and get more views and stuff because I feel like the content we make is really good. I feel like there's an issue with the SEO at the moment. I feel like me and Moose have been talking all day about it and stuff because these videos and this content deserves to be seen by more people because the amount of comments that we get, George and David have both been in interviews with us. People really enjoy talking to us because we don't do interviews, we do conversations. And the comments we get back are like, this has been the nicest podcast we've been on. And I can't understand why people aren't seeing them. And I think there's a problem. I think it's broken. There's something broken there, so people can't find us. So we need to work on that. And this is me trying to calm myself down.
Yeah,
I don't want to do this shit no more. It's
right.
Yeah.
Backpedaling and throwing YouTube onto the island.
Here we come, Rumble.
Support. If you do see our videos,
can we mention a very beautiful company that could help anyone out there who wants to make a website?
Yes, we can. If you're checking out our website and you like it, it's made by our good friends at Web Orchard. If you need a website, make sure you check them out because they look after us at USUK. They look after me at the Biscuit, and they are an amazing company. They're a bit waterlogged at the moment because their office is at the bottom of Coton Hill in in Shrewsbury, which is like literally was underwater yesterday. But so they could do with your support. So if you want a website, make sure you check out Web Orchard. Check out our website, which is usuknetwork.com. All of our content is on there. So yeah, good. Moose, amazing. George, amazing. David, not too bad. Not bad, mate.
Wait till next week, Alex.
You tried to put me in the island, you bitch.
Yeah.
And you failed.